Lubomir Pište, further known as. I will tell you, Lubo Pište is a fascinating player. If you've been watching table tennis over the years, you just can't wait to see what he's going to pull out. From snakes to lobs to flat hits to serves when the other player isn't at the table, he'll do anything, and it's hilarious. I could say a lot about these pairs, what they have in common and what they don't, but I think we'll let you discover that for yourself. Coin toss time as the upper seeds come up for the coin toss with Ronald Muguanya.
Good match. Red or black? Red for Slovakia. You win the toss, you receive. Which side serving from? Okay, who is serving first? Kukulkova will serve first, and soon will receive.
Well, there you have it. The table has been set. They took the red from Team China on the coin, and Team China wins the coin toss, a leaning racket reveal. I'm Adam Bobrow, and alongside me, a four-time U.S. national champion, Olympian, one of the best backhands the United States has ever seen, Jimmy Butler. Welcome back, Jimmy.
Adam, great to be with you here today, and how exciting to have two world #1s playing together in this mixed doubles match.
Well, I would say more exciting than you could possibly understand if you're not exposed to Chinese social media or anywhere in East Asia. We'll have time to talk about that, but these two players right here have brought more to the game than any players in modern history. Not everybody gets a drone show for their birthday with hundreds of thousands of people in the streets. But speaking of hundreds of thousands, we've got more than 10 times that. We've got 1.55 million prize money. We've got 2,000 to the champions. And we've got a two right-handed pair on the Slovakian side versus a righty-lefty combo. What are you looking forward to most in this?
Well, if you're the Chinese team, you just want to try to find somewhere close to your A game and keep the pressure on your opponents. They are very good at doing that. They don't need to do too much, just keep the unforced errors to a minimum.
Look at the fans here. Why Super Mario? Because YingSha likes Super Mario. Interestingly enough, they both have plenty of quirks, from brand names, modeling and whatnot for WangChuqin. I mean, you can see them everywhere in China, but on this side, keep your eyes on Lubomir Pište, and similarly, Kuki. Look over here at the fans once again that fill the arena, and the fan vote. Okay, we've seen one-sided votes before, but double-digit to single-digit, 94-6. Slovakia, jump in there. Everyone, no matter where you're from, you can cast your votes. Wow, we've got One Piece. We've got Mario. What's the sleeve, the towel around the camera? Man, this is incognito mode here for some Mario One Piece photography.
Well, Adam, I've never seen a fan vote that lopsided. Tell me, have you seen one greater than that in your experience?
That's a great question. I feel like that's got to be one of the top 2 or 3 I've ever seen. It's possible that I never have seen one that one-sided.
Well, take a look at the screen. I've never seen a towel that big. Look at Sun's towel. I mean, I think she wins the award for biggest towel out there that I've seen.
Well, you know,
partner's pretty big too, though.
It's Southern California. You got to be ready to go to the beach at any time.
Nicely folded, though.
Thanks. I didn't know if you meant the towel or the last sentence. Ma Long always did the same thing,
game,
hotel shower towels.
Kukulkova to serve, love all.
So Kuki's going to start it off with the serve in doubles, alternating shots. Serves from the right side on the diagonal. Cryptic signaling from both pairs under the table.
Love one.
Boy, you hear the feet shuffling like you're at a horse track out there. Doubles, 4 players out there. You could really hear the shuffling of the feet as this first point started.
Now, what we just saw there, you'd have to see again. It looked like a strawberry out of nowhere. The point before, the body language from Lubo Pište to me was almost as if to say, you'll have to shuffle your feet more. I need a little space.
2-1.
Two right-handed players will have to share the space in a less comfortable positioning. That's why if you have the resources to do it, a righty-lefty combo is convenient.
Let's watch the receive of Pište here. Interesting to see how he...
Finding your perfect home is only the beginning. Luckily, when it comes to contracts and paperwork,
I'll walk you through everything.
your realtor knows how to navigate it all.
Don't worry.
1-4.
Well, she does right to check her racket because
Wang, now he's got the serve.
1-4.
well, she does right to check her racket because the table's not going to be damaged. By the way, short pips on the backhand of Chuqin,
Let 1-4.
which means she'll play the ball with less spin, a little bit more speed, often flatter shots.
Let 1-4.
No spin serve coming up. No.
Let
He's got a different signal than I do.
1-4.
He fooled me.
They've evolved. They realize that people are watching and spying like you. They're like, we don't want any commentators calling our next move.
Let's see what one finger down is. There's a heavy underspin.
5-1.
TTR, he's going to call it.
Out. Let it go.
You can, there's a really easy, let's just Google this. Not possible. It'd be so funny if after saying that, it is possible.
Toes angle.
Yeah, he's got pressure on him on this TTR after saying that.
That's hilarious. The umpires are right about this call more than anything. They have data on this more than any other call. Oh man, it's got to be over 30.
It looks like it.
Yeah, I mean, by a long shot.
Not possible.
Wow.
Quote of the day.
Yes.
Angle
Man,
pose.
he's going to be alive for a
Challenge
long time, and he said
unsuccessful.
someone, but how can you shake
One
your head at
challenge
that?
remaining for
Except for
Pichte
embarrassment,
and
really. I love
Kulikova.
Lubo Pichte, and I will
5-1.
continue to love him and watching this match. But that's hilarious.
He's got good sales skills. He'll sell it no matter what.
5-2.
Not possible. Fascinating. 36 degrees plus says, well, au contraire, mon frère. But a good response to that.
Sure was.
3-5.
Oh, that's a great receive there.
I know we've all gotten in an argument with someone where it's like, well, we could just look it up. That's what TTR just did. Serve with the short pips. She turned it around to serve with the black side of the racket and then twiddled. That is a very unusual thing to do, but that's what's called for against someone so strong.
Yeah, and got her to pop it up. Popped up that receive.
6-4.
But not that time, Adam.
Good adjustment. ShaSha's been world #1 for well over 3 years for a good reason now. She learns incredibly quickly.
7-4.
That time Pichte jamming that receive short to the middle of Wang. Got Wang to just push it. That's about as good as you can do, Adam. Get him to push the ball and then get into the rally. Let's watch again. Short receive to the middle. Got him to push it. And a nice finish.
7.
Yeah, good job of staying close to the table. Chuqin right there for the angle. Short, shallow spin. Lubo goes wide with the heavy side spin. The wrist obviously has some muscle around it, but it feels like with his flexibility, he's had his wrist surgically removed. Lubo Pichte.
6-7.
Another good example of the deception that he can bring. We've seen it in his receive game, and they're on his serve game. This is a tight ball game. 6 serving 7.
Oh, 2 in a row. Impressive. Getting Wang to miss 2 of your serves. You've done something. One of the best receivers in the game, Adam.
This is crazy momentum. 6 of the last 8 points now for the Slovakian pair. These are the chances that he has to take. It's what got them to come back. If you play anything traditional, YingSha and WangChuqin will have an answer.
Oh.
7-9.
So a good service combination there from the Chinese pair, the 4th seeds.
That's just too good. That was a nice step around. Got a lot of force on that shot to the wide forehand of Wang, and then Wang does that.
Yeah, barely backs up. Lionheart holding his ground, and it's 3 game points. They take it on the first time of asking. A bit of a roller coaster, a bit of back and forth, but 11-7. YingSha and WangChuqin pull back the reins, take control, and do what they do. Whose nation? Domination. YingSha, WangChuqin take the first. Best of 5, game 2 to follow with Slovak Republic and China. It's going to say future. They're already there. But the captains of the team are at the table now.
Soon to serve, Love Hall.
Back for game 2. ShaTou to start it off. Good push here.
One thing I've noticed, Adam, so far in this match, Piste really taking a lot of risk on his shots, really trying to get a lot of power. And he's going to miss some, but he's really trying to force the issue and pressure Team China. Can't do much with when you're reduced to a blocker, which he was there. But yeah, taking a lot of risks and really trying to put pressure on his opponents.
He's not afraid of risk. He's sort of a nothing is impossible type of guy, except for a serve being more than 30 degrees off of vertical. That's impossible.
And there's the receive game we talked about in the first game. You know, I said he has some of the best receives in the game. I actually believe he does have the best receives in the game. I shortchanged him, Adam. I'm calling it right now, the best receives in the game, Wang.
In all fairness, you're looking at a player who's head and shoulders above the rest right now, who's just got a giant gorge between him and world number 2, 3, 4, and 5. He's the captain for a reason.
2-4.
Nice looking rally there, Adam. One of the longer rallies of the match as we look at it again.
Yeah, the quality in the shots. It's funny, both YingSha and WangChuqin hold that same role on both sides of the food chain. They're just ahead and class above the rest. But right now we're seeing a lot more wrist action from WangChuqin.
And there's that wrist I'm talking about. If he's playing singles, he's not going to go for that kind of risk normally, but he's in doubles. He knows he has to come up with something special because of his opponents. That was a good example right there. And that was great defensive block there on the wide angled back end. Watch this defense right here from Piste. Look at that angle.
Yeah, he took a lot of time away from ShaTou there, taking that way out in front right off the bounce. Oh, the underspin snake. I love it. Scoops, puts back and side spin on it. At least that's how it appeared. Yep, look at this. That's backspin. And a little bit of side. ShaTou, man, she knows the game. That risk you talk about, it's funny, even in singles, and it's true, he turns up the risk factor here because he only can touch the ball half as often. But he just plays one of the most mind-crushing games you've ever seen.
Let's 4-6.
Some encouragement from Bashka on the bench.
5-6.
Even the way he covers with that backhand for the block, it's almost as if he has ante there, like he's going to take all the pace off it. And suddenly it's a one-point ball game again.
Yeah, and Wang thought that was going short, but the serve went half long. That's what threw him off there, and he missed it off the end of the table.
7-5.
And that's one Piste wishes he had back because that's a shot he normally makes. Let's watch it here. Watch this ball. That's a pretty good shot, though, right there. He kept that ball low to the net. But he knows he's got to make those kind of shots for them to have a chance to win these kind of games.
Good parallel here as WangChuqin comes back. I think you painted a nice picture. This is what the reality is when you're 46 in the world playing, well, the most dominant pair in the last handful of years.
Let's 8-5.
You have to take chances, play some high-risk shots, and hope that you make a very high percentage.
5-9.
That gives you the idea of the, watch Wang's power. He's halfway back from the table and still gets that much force on it.
5-10.
And now pressure to the wide forehand, stretching out Chuqin. It's 5 game points for the world #1s in single.
10-6.
So 1 game point saved here. Variation in the pushing game. If anything, that unpredictability factor of Lubo makes him quite tough to deal with. And there it is, the spin comes in, Shot controls, and Chuqin carries long. 2-0. YingSha and WangChuqin are 1 game away from the round of, wow, the round of 8, the quarterfinals. It's already the round of 16. Good time to be alive. Wang Hao for conversation and hydration and back for game 3.
顶手其实最好就是把再去基本上有拉中间直线这些。对，看看他。
Third game, Kukulkova to serve. Love all.
Players back to the table for game number 3. It's a must-win for the Slovakian pair. So what do you think the Slovakians are going to have to do differently, Jimmy?
Well, it's, you know, it's almost a mission impossible, this match. But right there's their best chance, is if Piste can get some of those zingers in and pressure the Chinese team like he just did right there, that gives them their best chance to string together some points.
1-0.
See, the problem is, it's hard to do, because even if you make a big shot, you're looking at the Great Wall of China over there. They both can defend so well, but I don't really have an answer of what they can do. Why don't you enlighten me, Adam? What should they do?
Oh, no, I think your answer was wonderful. I mean, in terms of taking chances, we've seen it with turning around of the racket, serving with short pips and spinny rubber from Chuqin. I think rhythm break, now this is something Mima Ito famously does so well, is spin the ball, despite the fact that she can just rip it with her backhand off the short pip side. So variation, rhythm break, and short rallies.
2-3.
Yeah, I really think the key for Slovakia is this. Chuqin can just get the ball on the table, don't take too much risks, and then let Piste take the risks and do his thing. See if they can string together some points, and there's a nice little point 1 there, and they're hanging in this 3rd game.
I feel like, in general, the risk factor, when Chuqin's taken the risks, they've been subtle. Piste's a step behind the table, we see bigger strokes. Chuqin's changed it up with the control game, with the arc game, and the timing from a step closer, but that's generally the difference between the men's and the women's game, the distance from the table. Good counter on this one. WangChuqin handles the slow spin and puts the pressure right back on Chuqin.
And he knows who he's playing to, so he didn't take big risk because he's playing to the female opponent, put it on the table, low risk, won the point.
3-5.
Hands, good play. Soft hands, good placement. Piste leaving a competition there. It's Barbora, formerly Balajova Varadi, who's been happily married for some time now, almost a year. Congratulations, Bashka.
6-4.
Team China so good at tangling up the feet of Team Slovakia. They're both right-handers, Adam, and you can see they know exactly what they're doing to tangle them up.
Yeah,
Timeout.
tangled up for a timeout
Please
now.
stay
Conversation
and Kukul cover.
with Bashka at the bench. Apparently, we've got some important news coming. I don't know if you like suspense, but here's some. Over on table number 2, WangChuqin and Ken. Wow, 4th seeds? Well, the 4th seeds I think we were just looking at, but some of the top seeds here, the world number 4 anyway, have just been eliminated 3-0 by QinYang and Ken. Wow, 4th seeds? Well, the 4th seeds I think we were just looking at, but some of the top seeds here, the world number 4 anyway, have just been eliminated 3, have become tourists. Good city to be tourists in. Man, brick breaking over there.
7-4.
It almost looks like a flagpole to the right of her. I want to see her jump up and slide down it. Oh, again, he leans and takes that ball. Forehand from the backhand side. Lionheart with such a strong base.
You know, what makes that so impressive is he